On question number 13, we'll draw a picture. John, we got this tree. It's located in Sequoia National Park. It stands 275 feet tall. To see the top of the tree, Cordy looks up at an angle of a 15-degree angle of elevation. And we're told Cordy is 6 feet tall. So in other words, here's Cordy. Ooh, look how my great picture I have. And when she looks across to the tree, and here's my tree. Woo, I don't know what kind of tree that is, but that's my tree. We know it's 6 feet to the bottom from her eyes. And she looks up to the top of the tree at a 15-degree angle. Now we know the whole tree is 275 feet tall, but we got 6 feet that are below Cordy, aren't we? So that means from Cordy's eyes up, it's 269 feet in the air. And then I want to find the horizontal distance she is from the tree. Opposite, adjacent, we're going to say tangent. So tangent of 15 degrees equals 269 over x. Well, I want to solve for x, so I multiply both sides by x and divide by the tangent of 15. So it'll be 269 divided by the tangent of 15. This will give me x, which is a horizontal distance, and we're going to round it to the nearest foot. So what we do on this problem was we take 269, we're going to divide that by the tangent of 15 degrees. And we get about 1,004 feet then. You can see from the calculator. And there's our answer for that one. Okay, question 14. I think this is probably the most complicated question on the test because we can't do it straight up. We've got this airplane flying in an altitude of 2 miles. So that's 2. Above the ground, the pilot sets a landmark at an angle of depression of 11 degrees. Remember when I model this with a right triangle? My 11 degrees goes with my horizontal. Not the top angle, but the bottom angle. 1 minute later, the pilot sets a landmark at an angle of depression of 18 degrees. In other words, they're getting closer. So this is 18. To the nearest tenth of a mile, how far did the plane fly in that minute? In other words, I want to find this distance right here. I'm going to call my whole distance x. So opposite, adjacent, again for tangent, I'll say the tangent of 11 degrees equals 2 over x. Or multiply both sides by x, divide by the tangent of 11. So x equals 2 divided by the tangent of 11. That is x. And since we're going to round it to the nearest tenth, take it out at least a couple decimal places beyond the tenth. So if we take 2 divided by the tangent of 11, we get about 10.2891. Now we're going to turn around and I want to find my small triangle. I want to find y. Notice I kind of do the same thing. It's practically the same question, except now we are looking using 18 degrees. So I'm going to say the tangent of 18 equals 2 over y, or y is 2 divided by the tangent of 18. And if you want to use your calculator and change that to a decimal, We can, so we're going to take 2 divided by the tangent of 18, and we get about 6.1554. Now to find my yellow, I'm going to take x minus y. In other words, I'm going to take 10.2891 minus 6.1554. And then I'm going to round up my answer to the nearest tenth. Now I don't like writing all those decimals, so I'm going to just go back up here. And I'm going to say, remember I took 2 divided by the tangent of 11. And that was 10.289, right? Then I'm minus my previous answer, which I have in my calculator, and I get about 4.1 miles. Rounded to the nearest tenth. And there's our answer there. Okay, question 15 is the only one I actually gave you the formula for. To find the area of a triangle, it's 1/2 AB sine C. Side angle side. 1/2, my side, one of the sides is 5.4. The other side is 7.1. And then we're going to take the angle between those two, the sine of 60 degrees. I know on your assignment, we did some more complicated ones, but that's all I made you do here. So 1/2 of 5.4 is 2.7. So if I take 2.7 times, what was it, 7.1? Times the sine of 60 degrees, we get about 16.6 then, don't we? I didn't give you any units on this one. It would be square units. I can't think of a person who got the bonus wrong. How can you remember? Everybody can remember the bonus, but you can't remember how to do all the problems. But just shows you word things you remember.